Mic check 1, 2, 3. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. Here today, we have 10 qualifying races set to go forward, the first of which will feature 3-year-olds and up on the trot. Driver change on 1, Mastercraft to Chris Christoforou. Driver change on 4, Lindy's Irish Cream to James McDonald. Here is the field. Number 1, Mastercraft, 3-year-old colt trained by Kyle Bostons with Chris Christoforou. 2 is Our Peaky Blinders, another 3-year-old colt. Greg McNair trains. The driver is Doug McNair. 3 is Convoy Hall, 3-year-old gelding trained by Bob McIntosh with Sylvan Filion. 4, Lindy's Irish Cream, a 4-year-old mare trained by Blake McIntosh. The driver is James McDonald. 5 is Devil's Arch. Jody Jameson drives for trainer Carl Jameson. This is a 4-year-old gelding. 6 is Time Will Tear It, 7-year-old gelding trained and driven by Rod Hughes. And 7 is Mystery Deal, 3-year-old gelding trained by Gaetani Bear. The driver is Todd Ratchford. Set to go on a fast track for the first of 10, off stride, number 3, Convoy Hall. So they're off and trotting. Again, a break at the beginning. Convoy Hall once again was off stride here today. Leaving out well down the center of the track is going to be Devil's Arch. That one's outside as Time Will Tear It. And to its left is Lindy's Irish Cream. The trotters head into the first turn. Devil's Arch is going to the front. Lindy's Irish Cream in second. Mastercraft at the rail is third. Time Will Tear It on the outside. Fourth is going to drop back behind Our Peaky Blinders. Then we go back to Mystery Deal, and the trailer is Convoy Hall. They come to the opening quarter, which is recorded in 30 seconds flat. And it's Devil's Arch on the lead here for Jody Jameson. Devil's Arch leads it by a couple of lengths as they straighten out into the backstretch. Lindy's Irish Cream in second. Mastercraft is racing third. A couple of lengths back to Our Peaky Blinders, who's in fourth. Another couple of lengths to Time Will Tear It in fifth, tracked by Mystery Deal and Convoy Hall trying to catch on up. Midway up the backstretch here, nothing's going to change. So it's the 4-year-old gelding Devil's Arch, still a loose leader by 2 lengths from Lindy's Irish Cream as the lone mare in the group tracks along in second. The half was hit in 59 and 3. Second quarter trotted in 29 and 3, hitting the far turn. Devil's Arch leads it. Lindy's Irish Cream's gotten a little bit closer in the pocket spot. Mastercraft tracking that rival there in third. 2.5 lengths back to Our Peaky Blinders in fourth. About that same margin back to Time Will Tear It fifth. Then it's Mystery Deal and Convoy Hall rounds things out. Halfway around the far turn, Devil's Arch once again leads it by 2. Lindy's Irish Cream in second. Mastercraft content to sit there for the time being in third. 3 quarters was 128 and 2, so they took it up there 28 and 4 in the third split. And as they come into the stretch, it is Devil's Arch who is trying to go all the way. Devil's Arch still leads it by a couple of lengths. Lindy's Irish Cream at the rail. Mastercraft on the outside is in pursuit, trying to get after the leader. Our Peaky Blinders back and forth, but nothing's changed just yet. It's still Devil's Arch. Mastercraft on the outside. Lindy's Irish Cream battles back at the rail, and then it's going to be Our Peaky Blinders in fourth to the wire. Devil's Arch wins it in 156 flat. Qualifier number 2. Today is a 2-year-old event. This is 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters getting set to line up. Scratch number 8, the Governor. Driver change on 2, You Got It Kemp, to Sylvan Filion. We'll kick things off with number 1. That is Wild Turkey Hanover, a 2-year-old colt by Bar Hopping. Ron Way Jr., the trainer driver. $5,000 yearling buy out of the Harrisburg sale. Number 2, You Got It Kemp, is a muscle mass colt. Dan Legacy trains. The driver will be Sylvan Filion. $12,000 yearling. Purchase from Harrisburg. 3, Trigarin, is a propulsion gelding trained by Bob Young. Scott Young drives. $45,000 yearling buyout of the Lexington sale. 4, Eurobank Hanover, gelded son of Green Shoe. Luke Blade trains. Bob McClure drives. $40,000 Lexington select buy. 5, Emoticon Legacy, a Walner colt. Luke Blade trains. Louis Wobble drive. 6, Poppin' Bottles, a Muscle Hill colt. Sean Stacy trains. James McDonald drives. $170,000 Lexington select purchase. And 7 is French Vodka, gelded son of Father Patrick. Camila Christoforou trains. The driver is Chris Christoforou. Scratch number 8. So getting set for qualifier number 2 as the gate is now in motion. 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters were scratched down to a field of 7 for qualifier number 2. Here they come. And they're off and trotting. It's a pretty even beginning here, spread out right across. The inside pair, You Got It Kemp and Wild Turkey Hanover, both hold their ground. Down the center of the track comes Eurobank Hanover. That one will be followed by the stablemate Emoticon Legacy. Then we go back to Trigarin, who got away in 5th. 6th in the early going is Poppin' Bottles, and 7th is French Vodka. As they get into the first bend, and getting to the lead here was Eurobank Hanover. On the outside, Emoticon Legacy still working on up. Then at the rail third, You Got It Kemp. The opening quarter was 32 seconds flat. So as they'll come out of the first turn, it's going to be the Blay Trainees 1-2. As Emoticon Legacy will clear the stablemate Eurobank Hanover, and they take over control. You Got It Kemp is back in third. 4th then is Wild Turkey Hanover. And we find Trigarin in the debut. That one races in 5th. Tracked by Poppin' Bottles, who's also debuting 6th, and 7th is French Vodka. But on the lead, this is Emoticon Legacy, and he leads it by 2.5 lengths, racing by the half in 101 and 3. So after not a whole lot of speed in the opening panel, they pick it up there, 29 and 3 in the second quarter. Emoticon Legacy, this is the 3rd qualifier for this son of Walner, was a winner last time in 2 minutes flat, kicking home in 27 and 1. He leads it here by 2.5, nearly 3 lengths on Eurobank Hanover. 3rd, You Got It Kemp. 4th, Wild Turkey Hanover. Trigarin remains in 5th, followed by Poppin' Bottle 6th, and 7th is French Vodka. 3-quarter time, 1:30 and 4. And off the turn and into the stretch, following a 29 and 1/3 quarter, Emoticon Legacy is going to try and get it done now. Eurobank Hanover in second. Here on the outside is You Got It Kemp, as that one's about 3 lengths from the lead. Trigarin on the outside battles into 4th from Wild Turkey Hanover, Poppin' Bottles, and French Vodka. As we come into the final 16th, though, it's Emoticon Legacy who's going to get another qualifying score, and it's another good-looking performance. Emoticon Legacy in 1:59 flat. Qualifier number 3 is where we're at now. 2-year-old pacing fillies here. Scratch number 5, Who Are You? Jonathan Drury drives the 4, Sassafras, and Doug McNair will drive number 7, Wicked Words. Number 1 is Beach Games, a Sunshine Beach filly trained by Francis Dumichel with Bob McClure. 2 is Sugar Pie Honey, Better's Delight filly trained by Nick Gallucci. The driver is James McDonald. Number 3, Hope Swings, is a Shadow Play filly trained by Ron McDonald. Brett McDonald drives. $4,000 Harrisburg buy. 4 is Sassafras, Always Be Mickey filly, trained by Sean Stacy. Jonathan Drury drives. A $55,000 Lexington Select purchase. 5 is out. 6 is Run It Up, a Better's Delight filly trained by Luke Blay. Louis Waugh drives. $110,000 was the price as a yearling in Harrisburg. And 7 is Wicked Words, Make Wicked filly trained by Bill Budd. Make the driver Doug McNair. A $15,000 Lexington purchase. All set to go for qualifier. And they're off in qualifier number 3, and coming away well from the inside. That is going to be Beach Games, as Beach Games leads well on the outside. There's a little bit of speed being flashed here from McNair as he lets the 2-year-old filly, that being Wicked Words, roll out towards the lead. Getting away in 3rd, Sugar Pie Honey. Then in 4th, that is Sassafras. Into the first turn, getting away in 5th was Hope Swings. And at the back, the trailer is Run It Up. But they are tightly packed here in single file order, coming to the opening quarter in 30 and 3. So the leader from the rail, Beach Games, is up front here. Swings away on a lead of 3 lengths off a 30 and 3 opening split. It is Beach Games into the backstretch, clear here now by 4. In 2nd is Wicked Words, followed 3rd by Sugar Pie Honey. Then in 4th, that is Sassafras, about a gap of 4 lengths back to Hope Swings in 5th. And 6th is Run It Up. It continues to be Beach Games on the lead. The second qualifier for this daughter is Sunshine Beach, and she races by the midway point in 59 and 2. 28 and 4, second quarter there. And as they get to the far turn, nobody's touching Beach Games just yet, as Wicked Words in the debut races in 2nd. Again, 5 lengths off the lead, covered up in 3rd. Another debuter, that is Sugar Pie Honey. On that one's back in close, that is Sassafras 4th. 5th is Hope Swings to the outside 6th. Now making a move is Run It Up, but it's still Beach Games all alone. A half dozen lengths is the separation on the nearest rival, Wicked Words. 3/4 time was 1:29, and as they turn for home, that was a 29 and 3 third quarter. Let's see if Beach Games can close it out. Making the big move going to 3/4 was Run It Up. That one on the outside a little bit steppy though, trying to get things back on track. Driving on now Sugar Pie Honey, and Sugar Pie Honey's got a good target. Sassafras is following as well, so it is still Beach Games there with the lead. Here coming up the inside though, Sugar Pie Honey, but that one's going to run out of racetrack because it's going to go here to Beach Games. Beach Games wins it. Sugar Pie Honey was 2nd, then it was Sassafras 3rd, and 4th was Run It Up. 158 and 3. Qualifier number 4 is coming up next, and we've got a field of 8 2-year-old trotting fillies to assemble. Driver change on 1, Bluebird Twinkle to Jody Jameson. And driver change on 3, She's a Hot Asset to Doug McNair. Note that starters 3, 4, and 5, She's a Hot Asset, Royal Moon, and Barbie Station will all wear trotting hobbles. Number 1, Bluebird Twinkle, 6-pack filly. Gerard Demers trains. The driver is Jody Jameson, $10,000 Harrisburg grad. 2 is Sassy and Sweet, a musical rhythm filly trained by Keelan Green. Eddie Green drives, $85,000 London Classic purchase. 3, She's a Hot Asset. It's a daughter of Tactical Landing trained by Blake McIntosh. The driver will be Doug McNair, $45,000 Lexington Select purchase. 4 is Royal Moon. This is a daughter of Propulsion trained by Sean Stacy. The driver is Bob McClure. 5, Barbie Station, daughter of Wallner. Sean Stacy trains. Jonathan Drury drives, $75,000 Lexington grad. 6 is Abby's Medal, daughter of the Bank, trained by Rick Zeron. The driver is James McDonald. 7 is Teller's Choice, also a daughter of the Bank. Luke Blade trains. Louis Waugh drives, $100,000 yearling purchase from Lexington. And number 8 is Zet Athena, 6-pack filly trained by Richard Moreau. Sylvain Fillion to drive, $20,000 Harrisburg yearling graduate. Field of 8 2-year-old trotting fillies for today's 4th qualifier. And they're off and trotting here in qualifier number 4. And from the rail, getting away well was Bluebird Twinkle. Rushing up on the outside now comes Zet Athena. Getting away in 3rd is She's a Hot Asset from the inside 4th. That is Sassy and Sweet. Between horses is Abby's Medal. Coming on through will be Barbie Station, wide into the turn. That was Teller's Choice. And the trailer as they go around the first bend is Royal Moon. To the opening quarter, Bluebird Twinkle held ground at the rail and will put up an opening quarter of 30-2. So it'll be Bluebird Twinkle who takes them into the backstretch, clear by about 2 lengths. 30-2 was the opening split. As we jot that down, we take a peek up at the 8 2-year-old filly trotters. They're being led by Bluebird Twinkle, while second is She's a Hot Asset. Third up the backstretch is Zet Athena, followed by Sassy and Sweet in 4th. 3 lengths going back to Barbie Station in 5th, who is followed by Abby's Medal 6th. 7th up the backside is Teller's Choice, and then it's another 12 lengths going back to the trailer Royal Moon. The half was hit in 1 minute and 4/5, so that's back-to-back splits of 30-2. The leader, Bluebird Twinkle, this daughter of 6-pack. It's her second qualifier. Once again, she takes the lead up to about 2.5 lengths. She's a Hot Asset in the debut is second, followed by Zet Athena in 3rd. 4th is another debuter in Sassy and Sweet. Then we got to go about 6 lengths back to Barbie Station, who is followed by Abby's Medal. Getting off the rail was Teller's Choice, and last is Royal Moon. They come to 3/4, and it'll be Bluebird Twinkle once again to trip the timer, 131-1. So keeping up with that theme of 30-2 splits, and into the stretch is Bluebird Twinkle. From second, She's a Hot Asset now is trying to motor on by, followed by Zet Athena in 3rd, and then we go back to Sassy and Sweet in 4th as Teller's Choice is coming on into that spot, followed then by Abby's Medal. 16th remains in the mile, and it's really tight here with these 3 right across. Up the inside, Zet Athena just scoots up the rail, got the lane, and will take it. Finishing in 2nd, She's a Hot Asset was in tight quarters, Bluebird Twinkle. The time of the mile, 2:01-1. First to the line, Zet Athena. Qualifier number 5 is where we're at as we'll come to the midway point. There will be a 20-minute break following this 5th qualifier. Driver change on 2, Southwind Judge to James McDonald. Driver change on 7, Wicked Jules to Sylvain Filion. 1 is Touch and Go Hanover, a Captain Treacherous colt. Trained by Jack Darling. Brady Legacy will drive $105,000 Harrisburg yearling. 2, Southwind Judge, also a Captain Treacherous colt. Sean Stacy trains. James McDonald drives $125,000 Lexington Select Buy. 3, Pac-Man Hanover, a son of Captain Treacherous. This colt trained by Sean Stacy. Bob McClure drives $60,000 Harrisburg purchase. 4 is Ideal Beachwear, American Ideal colt trained by Sean Stacy. The driver is Jonathan Drury. 5, McShee Shore is a McWicked colt trained by Mike Keeling. Doug McNair drives $15,000 yearling. 6, HP Bellissimo, sports rider gelding trained by Chantel Mitchell. The driver is Louis Waugh. And 7 is Wicked Jules. That is a McWicked gelding trained by Carmen Osceola. Sylvain Filion will drive. 2-year-old Payson Colts and Geldings, a field of 7 for qualifier number 5. And they're off and pacing, and McSeashore shoots down the center of the track. HP Bellissimo and Wicked Jules, the outside pair, will also go forward. So to the lead will be Wicked Jules, getting away in second, McSeashore. Settling into third, HP Bellissimo dropped in front of Southwind Judge, who got away in fourth. From the rail, Touch and Go Hanover is in fifth. That'll be followed by Pac-Man Hanover sixth, and seventh into the first turn is Ideal Beachwear. Heading to the opening quarter, and it's Wicked Jules up front here. As the opening panel, we'll have to get that after. Looks like a bird might have flown right by. But the leader, as they'll move into the backstretch here, this is going to be Wicked Jules. So Wicked Jules leads by a length and a half from McSeashore in second. Third is HP Bellissimo. Fourth up the backstretch, Southwind Judge. Then 2 lengths going back to Touch and Go Hanover, who is in fifth. Couple of lengths then to Pac-Man Hanover sixth. And seventh at the back, can see them all, Ideal Beachwear. So no change in order here in the second quarter, as it's Wicked Jules who comes up to the half. The half is going to be hit here in 1:03.1. Wicked Jules is leading it. In second remains McSeashore. Now 2 lengths going back to HP Bellissimo in third. Fourth then is Southwind Judge. Another couple of lengths back to Touch and Go Hanover in fifth, followed by Pac-Man Hanover and Ideal Beachwear. They're picking it up now as they race around the far turn. Wicked Jules, this is the second qualifier for the gelded son of McWicked, cuts it out as the others are all making their qualifying debut. In second is McSeashore. That one gets a little closer. So too does HP Bellissimo. Then Southwind Judge off stride went Touch and Go Hanover. 3/4 time was 1:32.4, and they come into the stretch. It is Wicked Jules who is leading it. Back in second, that continues to be McSeashore. Here on the outside now comes HP Bellissimo, and that one is rushing on up, followed then by Southwind Judge. So HP Bellissimo now takes the lead away from Wicked Jules. Southwind Judge on the outside trying to get up a little closer, but it will be HP Bellissimo to take it. Southwind Judge finished in second. Then in third, that was Wicked Jules, and fourth was McSeashore, 2:01.1. Back in qualifier number 5, here were the official fractions from the fifth qualifier. They were 32 seconds flat, 103 and 1, 132 and 2, 2 minutes and 3/5 will be the new final time from qualifier number 5. 32, 103 and 1, 132 and 2, 2 minutes, 3/5. Qualifier number 6 is up next. 4-year-olds and up on the pace. 1, Can't Get You Out of My Mind. 4-year-old mare. Gary Murner trains. Bob McClure drives. 2 is One Last Wish. It's 4-year-old mare. Paul McDonnell on the bike. 3, Hungry to Succeed. 4-year-old gelding with Doug McNair. 4, Let's Go Jude. 4-year-old gelding. The driver will be Jonathan Drury. 5 is Hignet. That is a 7-year-old gelding driven by James McDonald. Scratch number 6. And they're often pacing in qualifier number 6, and it's spread out across as a few of them are driving forward trying to get to the early lead. Hignet on the outside is trying to make it up to the front and will, so they're going to get away 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here as the outside few will push up to the lead. So it's going to be Hignet who makes it to the lead from Let's Go Jude in second. Hungry to Succeed got away in third. One Last Wish is in fourth, and the early trailer fifth. Can't Get You Out of My Mind. The opening quarter was 28-4, and it is Hignet that will lead them into the backstretch. On top here by a length and a half. Let's Go Jude. Tracks right along there in second. 2 lengths back to Hungry to Succeed. One Last Wish is about 6 lengths from the front in fourth, followed then by Can't Get You Out of My Mind, who is racing in fifth. No change in order here. The top 2, though, continue to be Hignet and Let's Go Jude, who sits right on that one's back as they'll come up to the half. 28-4 was the opening split, and the 7-year-old Hignet is by the midway point in 58-1. 29-2 in the second quarter. Racing onto the far turn, nothing's changed front to back. About 8 lengths separates them. Hignet by a length and a half. Let's Go Jude in second. They'll tighten up now from third. Hungry to Succeed popping up from fourth. One Last Wish got the cue to go from McDonnell, and that one's rushing on the outside. And then following is Can't Get You Out of My Mind. So a pocket pop on the far turn. Saw Let's Go Jude circle around to the lead. One Last Wish is now up into second and will duck in behind for the time being. Hignet is backing up at the rail. 3/4 was 127-1. Let's Go Jude comes into the stretch. One Last Wish will try and track him down. In third is Hungry to Succeed. Then we go back to Can't Get You Out of My Mind, who goes around Hignet back in fifth. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. It is still Let's Go Jude. One Last Wish. Hungry to Succeed. Let's Go Jude is almost there. And it'll be Let's Go Jude to win it by 3 parts of a length. One Last Wish finished in second, and third was Hungry to Succeed in 154-3. Qualifier number 7 is up next. We go back to the 2-year-olds. We're on the trot here. One is Dulce Suenos Deo, 6-pack colt. Walter Whalen trains, Michael Whalen drives, $10,000 yearling purchase out of Lexington. 2, Grand Reserve, Walner Filly. Sean Stacy trains, James McDonald drives, $240,000 yearling buy out of Lexington. 3, You Haven't Seen the Last of Flo is number 3, Trixton Filly. Sean Stacy trains, Jonathan Drury drives. 4, Cheeky Lass, Muscle Mass Filly. Scott McEnany, the trainer, Sylvan Fillion to drive. 5, Long Legs, Green Manalishi Filly. Matt Bax trains and drives. 6 is Georgia Sealster, Muscle Mass Filly. Keith Jones trains. Bob McClure in the bike. 7 is Seasonal, Muscle Mass Gelding, Camila Christoforou, drivers Chris Christoforou. And 8, Cover Band, Propulsion Gelding, Bob Young trains, Scott Young will drive. Here they come for qualifier number 7. And they're off and trotting. And leaving well down the center of the track goes Georgia Sealster as that one times it perfectly and goes out to the early lead. Crossing over from the outside, Cover Band's going to get away in second. From the rail third is Dulce Suenos Deo. Then on the outside fourth is Cheeky Lass. Getting away in fifth, that is going to be, as they hit the first turn, Grand Reserve. Then it's You Haven't Seen the Last Flow, who is in sixth. And seventh to the opening quarter will be Long Legs. We had a breaker in the first turn. Cover Band, while racing in second, went off stride. 31-4 was the opening quarter. And into the backstretch, the leader here, that is Georgia Sealster. So Georgia Sealster, who is a daughter of Muscle Mass, this is her second qualifier. She is all alone on the lead by about 6 lengths. In second is Cheeky Lass, who is followed by Dulce Suenos Deo in third. 2 lengths back to Grand Reserve in fourth. Then it's You Haven't Seen the Last of Flo, who races in fifth. Followed then 6 by Long Legs, and resetting after the break was Cover Band. The half was 102-4. And we get some activity now as Dulce Suenos Deo popped out from third, and that one's coming up after the leader, Georgia Sealster. Georgia Sealster by half a length. Dulce Suenos Deo applying pressure on the outside. Cheeky Lass is third. Fourth is Grand Reserve. And then we go back to the others, including You Haven't Seen the Last of Flo. Coming around that one is Long Legs. And then that one will be followed by Cover Band. So a battle up front here. It is Georgia Sealster by half a length from Dulce Suenos Deo. 133 for 3/4 as they come into the stretch. And it's Dulce Suenos Deo on the outside who hasn't gone away. Georgia Sealster's done her best to dig in and battle. Looking to split on through will be Cheeky Lass. And now coming through is Grand Reserve. So with a 16th to go, Grand Reserve is charging down the center, trying to take the lead. And it'll be Grand Reserve who is going to win it. Finishing in second on the far outside was Dulce Suenos Deo. Tight for third with Cheeky Lass and Georgia Sealster. 201-4. Qualifier number 8 is up next. 3-year-olds and up on the trot. Scratch number 2. Inside out, we have Darebury with Brett McDonald. 3, Fly Higher, Dagfin Henriksen. 4, Arno Mercy, James McDonald. 5, Looks Like a Chicks, Sylvain Filion. And 6 is Tricky Buck. The driver is Jason Ryan. Here they come for qualifier number 8. And they're off and trotting, and it's a good beginning for Looks Like a Chicks as that one clear of everybody else going out to the early lead. Getting away in second is Darebury. Then in third, that'll be Fly Higher. Fourth to the first turn will be Arno Mercy, and Tricky Buck will be the last one to hit the first bend. So it Looks Like a Chicks is out in front here, leading it by 3.5 lengths. Opening quarter is going to pop up here in a time of 29 and 3. Darebury is tightening up in second, and then in third, that is Fly Higher, followed in fourth by Arno Mercy, and then it's about 5 lengths going back to Tricky Buck. Here's a second quarter move from Darebury, who's going to come around now to the lead. So with 3/8 of the mile contested, we get a lead change, as now being pushed back into second. That is going to be Looks Like a Chick. So that one will give way and follow along about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Third then is Fly Higher, Arno Mercy in fourth, and fifth is Tricky Buck. The half was hit in 59 and 3. So we had the lead change in the second quarter, and now hitting the far turn, Darebury continues to show the way as this 3-year-old daughter of Andover Hall is clear by 2.5, nearly 3 lengths from Looks Like a Chicks in second. Back in third, that is the first timer Fly Higher, that 3-year-old son of Archangel. Then being tracked by Arno Mercy, and in fifth is Tricky Buck. 3/4 his hit in 128 and 4. Looks Like a Chicks went off stride coming to that 3/4 pole. Darebury is all alone on the lead. So as they come into the stretch, this one looks well over. Darebury is clear by 12 lengths. Now trying to get up into second is Arno Mercy, who gets around Fly Higher. On the outside is Tricky Buck into third, and Looks Like a Chicks after the break will be moving on the outside, trying to get by a few. But as we come to the wire, Darebury's going to win this one. Stops the clock in 157 and 4. Qualifier number 9. The gate is now moving. 2-year-old Pacers to line up. Driver change on 3. Wayward Blue Chip to Jody Jamieson. 4. Better Bell, Sylvan Filion. Number 1, CC the Yankee, is a daughter of Poppy Rob Hanover. Walter Whalen trains. Michael Whalen drives. $25,000 Lexington grad. 2. Mama's on a Roll, is a daughter of Big Jim. Trained by Ron McDonald. Brett McDonald drives. $17,000 London Classic purchase. 3. Wayward Blue Chip is a daughter of Tall Dark Stranger. Blake McIntosh trains. The driver will be Jody Jamieson. $20,000 Lexington grad. 4. Better Bell is a daughter of Better's Delight. Trained by John Chakeen. The driver will be Sylvan Filion. $52,000 London Classic purchase. 5 is Cinnamon Needs a Poncho. Courtly Choice filly, trained by Gary Murner. Brady Legacy drive, $6,500 Goshen Yearling sale buy. 6 Can't See Me, Captain Treacherous filly. Sean Stacy trains. Bob McClure drives, $80,000 Yearling out of Lexington. 7 Hazardous, Always Be Mickey Colt. Sean Stacy trains. Jonathan Drury, $115,000 Lexington buy. And 8 is Hide the Wick. Kyle Fellows trains. James McDonald drives, as they're set to go here for qualifier number 9. And they're off and pacing. Hide the Wick from the outside is charging out of there and crosses right over to go out to the early lead. Getting away in second. That's going to be the post 3 starter Wayward Blue Chip. Then to be followed into 4th by Cinnamon Needs a Poncho. Then we go back to Mama's on a Roll, who got away in 5th. 6th into the first turn, CC the Yankee. That one will then be followed by Better Bell as we go back to Can't See Me, and at the back is Hazardous. The opening quarter was 29-2, and that was courtesy of the outside starter Hide the Wick, as this son of Mick Wickett is on the lead by a length and a half. A second qualifying attempt here for Hide the Wick after kicking home in 27 seconds in his debut after racing mid-pack that day. Going to do it on the front today. Leads it by 2 from Wayward Blue Chip in second as the filly tracks along. 3rd is Cinnamon Needs a Poncho. That one will be followed by Mama's on a Roll going back to CC the Yankee. Then that one will be followed by Better Bell. The final pair, Can't See Me and Hazardous, as they were by the half in 59-2. A second quarter in 30 seconds. So it continues to be Hide the Wick who gets to show the way. Wayward Blue Chip getting the 2-hole trip. 3rd, Cinnamon Needs a Poncho. Then on the outside, CC the Yankee is now advancing up into 4th. At the rail, 5th is Mama's on a Roll. 6th is Better Bell. 7th is Can't See Me, and Hazardous is the trailer in 8th. Coming to 3/4, Hide the Wick chops out another station. 129-4, 30-2 third split. To the top of the stretch, it's Hide the Wick, who will now try and kick clear. Inside second is Wayward Blue Chip. CC the Yankee on the outside is 3rd. Then behind horses, Cinnamon Needs on a Roll. His Poncho is back in 4th. Rallying from the back is Can't See Me. And check out Can't See Me. That one's got some good strides here in the lane. Trying to rally up after the leader, Hide the Wick, who got away from them. So Hide the Wick will go all the way. Good battle here for second. That's going to go to Can't See Me, who had the good final quarter. 3rd was CC the Yankee, and 4th was Wayward Blue Chip, 158-1. Time now for our final qualifier today. 3 and 4-year-old Pacers to line up for the 10th. Driver change on 4. Grumpy Baloo to Scott Young. Driver change on 6. No partners to Brett McDonald. Number 1, Vendetta Blue Chip is a 3-year-old filly. Sylvan Filion will drive. 2, Century Kiss Me, also a 3-year-old filly with Jody Jameson. 3 is Venue, 3-year-old filly driven by Michael Whalen. 4 is Grumpy Baloo, a 3-year-old colt driven by Scott Young. 5, He's Still Watching, a 3-year-old colt driven by Lyle MacArthur. And 6, No Partners, a 4-year-old gelding driven by Brett McDonald. Lining up for qualifier number 10. And might need a reformation here. Slight delay ahead of qualifier number 10. Just under a slight delay before we'll have our 10th and final qualifier. All right, we're set to go now for qualifier number 10. Starting gate back out on the track. We'll call in the Pacers for the finale. Once again, 3 and 4-year-old Pacers from the inside out. Vendetta Blue Chip with Sylvan Filion. Century Kiss Me, Jody Jameson. Venue, Michael Whalen. Grumpy Baloo, Scott Young. He's Still Watching, Lyle MacArthur. And No Partners, Brett McDonald. Field of 6 on the gate for qualifier number 10. And the Raw fan pacing here in the finale, and No Partners will surge from the outside, while Vendetta Blue Chip also got away well from the rail. So inside and outside, they're going to get away 1-2 as they'll go by the wire for the first time. Leader will be No Partners from Vendetta Blue Chip. The others looking to line up. Century Kiss Me in third. He's Still Watching got up ahead of a couple to get away in fourth. Venue is fifth, and Grumpy Baloo is the trailer in sixth. Heading to the opening quarter, No Partners is going to get them by that station in 29 and 4. It's No Partners on the lead as they'll move into the backstretch. Racing in second is Vendetta Blue Chip. Then it's a break of about 5 lengths or so back to Century Kiss Me in third. Another 5 or 6 to He's Still Watching in fourth, who is followed then up the backside by Venue, and Grumpy Baloo is the trailer. So nothing changing here in the second quarter, and it continues to be No Partners who rolls along. Off a 29-4 opening split, the half was 58-2, 28-3 in the second quarter. So a good second quarter there for No Partners, who again is untouched on the lead, as it's the 4-year-old who shows the way. Vendetta Blue Chip, this 3-year-old daughter of Better's Delight. It's her qualifying debut here, and she sits just 2 lengths off the lead, racing in second. Then we go back to Century Kiss Me in third. He's Still Watching, first timer is in fourth, followed by Venue and Grumpy Baloo. 3 quarters was 127-2. That was 29 seconds in the third quarter, and they're into the stretch. No Partners with a couple of lengths on the filly, that being Vendetta Blue Chip. Vendetta Blue Chip, though, getting a little closer, almost to the wheel. No Partners trying to close it out. Vendetta Blue Chip on the outside. It's No Partners and Vendetta Blue Chip. Vendetta Blue Chip looking to get past. No Partners will try and dig in. It's Vendetta Blue Chip. Good debut for this 3-year-old filly. She'll win her first time out, 156-2.